thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Natasha Kirchuk here with ILTV's Morning Briefing. Thousands of Jewish worshippers around Israel are marking Tisha B'Av, the day of mourning that commemorates the destruction of the ancient temples that once stood atop the Temple Mount compound. Last night, around 2,000 people visited the Western Wall to start their day of mourning, and Jerusalem police boosted their presence at the holy site to be safe. Advocates for Jewish prayer rights at the Temple Mount are advocating for Jews to visit the Flashpoint site, which happens to be the third holiest place in Islam and is known to Muslims as a noble sanctuary. Non-Muslims are allowed to visit the Temple Mount but cannot pray there, according to an agreement made between Israel and Jordan after Israel captured the area from Jordan in the 1967 war. The Palestinians have accused Israel of trying to change the status quo at the site, but the Israeli government has continued to deny the charges. Yet another Israeli has taken home a bronze medal at the Olympics, and this time it's Or Sasson, who beat out competitors from Egypt, the Netherlands, and Cuba in the judo men's over 100 kilogram competition. Sasson is a two-time European silver medalist, and Israel had high hopes for the athlete, especially after his encounter with Egyptian competitor Islam El-Shahabi. When Sasson beat him in the first round, El-Shahabi refused to shake hands with him or even bow in mutual respect after the match. Sasson didn't let the encounter get him down though. He eventually made it to the semi-finals where he lost against France's Teddy Riner, who went on to take home the gold. The Israeli Prime Minister is hailing Sasson for showing the beautiful, strong face of Israel in response to adversity. Sasson will turn 26 years old on Thursday, but it looks like this year he has a lot more to celebrate. Israel has accused a UN Gaza employee of misusing UN funds to support Hamas's military interests. But now the United Nations says engineer Wahid Abd Allah Bosse was being instructed by the Palestinian Authority. Bosse has been charged in an Israeli court for diverting 300 tons of rubble from a UN development project to help build a naval jetty for Hamas's naval force. The UNDP is now saying that the rubble in question was actually transported after Bosse received instructions from the Palestinian Authority's Ministry of Public Works and Housing. Bosse's charge sheet is being heavily reviewed, and the UNDP says they have full documentation of the process flow of the rubble. Israel has a new budget, and not just for 1 year, but for 2. After a marathon all-night session on Thursday night, the cabinet has approved the 2017 to 2018 budget plan, which includes a series of reforms, tax cuts, and a surge in spending. The financial plan stipulates an 8.3% growth in the state budget between 2016 and 2018, setting the budget for 2017 at about $94 billion and the 2018 budget at around $98 billion. The budget deficit target is set at 2.9% for both years. The governor of the Bank of Israel is criticizing the government's plan to raise the deficit, saying it exposes the economy to the risk of a substantial deficit and a national debt increase. The budget must now go through committee hearings and 3 full readings in the Knesset before it goes into law, and the final vote is expected in October or November. That's all for now. I'm Natasha Kirchuk, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.